Yo, what is up, and welcome back to another. Oh wait, it's not another. This is my first online game for Madden 15, and today we're playing Clue Junior '05. And after this game, I got to send him a message, inviting him to play again, and he agreed. We both told each other that he played well, and so you'll probably be seeing this guy sometime soon, cause yeah, like playing him. Especially if we're gonna be having this kind of games. Because this game got pretty good. So, early on it took a while for really stuff to go on, but eventually really turned into a pretty great game. You see there a summary of my defensive skills there. Can't really do coverage, can't really do tackling. But there calls the screen, and I try to dive tackle Linval Joseph, but just, eh. However, he does go out of bounds accidentally for like 2nd and 5 or something. So, now, yeah. So now, 3rd and 6, I think he tries a pass here. Yep, he does, and I just can't cover, but he misses his throw. Or more accurately, Geno Smith misses his throw. No, he's got Michael Vick in this. Why did it say Geno Smith? I don't know. Is he switching between Smith and Vick? And here's he tried Chad Greenlake. Yeah, so now that was Vick. So I think this guy's kind of switching between Geno Smith and Mike Vick, or maybe he just put in Michael Vick or something. But anyway, we're not making very smart throws, as I assumed the corner would drop into coverage to cover the slant route and I could get the flat open, but not exactly. So now on this slants play, we get Jarius Wright open, I think, but there's one slight catch. Bang! So yeah, fumble recovered by him, and I don't really like fumbles because you don't really have control of them. Like, it's not like a test of skill, so they annoy me, so yeah. And there you see me and my defense failing. Mike Vick has thrown 4 passes now, so yeah. And, so you see there another guy gets open. And now I think he drives down the field pretty well, and you see, fail tackling, all that stuff. Blanton, Monoland, and yeah. So, anyway, we're trying to get a stop, not going so well. And, of course, there's the annoying thing. When you're playing online, you gotta account for that 4th down. Online opponents, they like to go for it on 4th down. So yeah, that's kind of it's something, like, generally I'm just so used to, calling punt return cover, punt coverage or whatever, and then, yeah, and I do want to say, I was saying I was going to record my first, online game or whatever. And you see there, we let the touchdown, except not, apparently. Don't know how that happened, but it doesn't really matter. So, anyway, yeah, I said I would do that, but first guy I played, he was, I don't know, he rage quit really early on, or surrendered or something, I don't know, but I think he rage quit, but he was just absolutely terrible with kicking. It was so sad. He missed a field goal when he was on the 10, and his first kickoff went out of bounds badly, and, he kicked a punt that went, 10 yards forward and, 20 yards to the right. It was so sad. And there you see Greg Jennings open on the main coverage. I saw that one, and yeah. It's something you gotta watch out when you play me, that close man versus you call man. And I recognize it. Close man versus is gonna get you beat. So, 7-7 now. And, again, yeah, my flash drive there, it ran out of space because that's the kind of stuff I do. I don't know, I was irresponsible, and I'm sorry. So yeah, my flash drive ran out of space. So I had to, pause it and, try to quickly plug my flash drive in, turn on my computer, and then, hurry back downstairs to call the next play, and then like, and then, like, and then after that, pause again, you know, because you can only have a pause for so long, so, like, and then I, like, run back downstairs, delete the files, once, you know, the computer's turned on. So, yeah, I lost a lot of gameplay, well, like, 3 plays or something. Thankfully it all did work out fine, and you see, there we get a fumble, and you know what? It's fair. I mean, he fumbled, we fumbled, he fumbles, you know, and this guy, the thing that I do really like about him, is he picked the Jets, and I'll respect him for that, because a lot of people, they pick really good teams, you know, they go Cowboys, Patriots, I'm sure some of them, they do like those teams, and, you know, whatever, but a lot of them, I'm guessing they're doing that just because those teams are good, you know, and it's kind of unfair. So, you know, I do have to just say, you know, for picking the Jets, gotta respect him. Because the Jets are actually even worse than the Vikings. So, you know, I've got that in mind. I mean, so I think that was probably, and generally fumbles make me really angry, you know, but I stuck with him. So there, you see, he stops us on 3rd and 1, which is impressive. But how about this 4th and 1 play? Look at this tackle. Whoop! I mean, CPUs don't do that. That's something that only a user could do, that tackle. Diving in there and really tripping us up. Great play by him, I have to say. He made a great user tackle, so now he's in great position, ready to make this a 14-7 game. I mean, we do get ball at half, and I generally operate on the assumption that if our defense can get no stops whatsoever, and our offense can score pretty much all the time. That's generally the assumption that I like to work on. And again, he scores the touchdown there, except not. I don't know why that always happens, but, you know, so I figure, you know what, this could be like 14-7, you know, 14-14, because we get ball at half. And then, like, he gets ahead, then we tie it up, you know. I don't want to be playing that kind of game, so I'd really like to get some sort of points here. And this kind of, well, watch his user. He makes a me-style play with his user. Look at this. Whoop. He tripped. Which is kind of sad. But anyway, we get that major play on the drag route. How often does that happen? Do you talk about that big play off the drag route? So yeah, we get ball at half, and apparently nothing interesting happened on first down. And look at the wide receiver wide open. Yeah, I throw to my drag routes. Yeah, but now this time we're not going to let him stop us on 3rd and short. So we bust it right up the middle of Jerick McKinnon, and hoping to retake our lead. And I don't think I showed a ton of them, but this drive was like all runs. Like, I mean, unless he was like total, you know, cover 0, man blitz, crazy, attack the run, we were running this ball up the middle to just see what would happen, kind of, essentially. And so, you know, see there, we try the outside fumble, but we lose. That was like a 5-yard fumble, you know? Like, we recovered it, but it went backwards, so, I mean, really a lot of what I showed was the passing plays, because they were big, but, I mean, it thrived out the passing plays, yes, but it was sustained by the run. You see there, once he thinks he's got that middle clogged up, I call him the pinch, I you know, do things personally, I don't audible, I just run it to the outside myself, I kind of, you know, make a sharp little reverse and fields type thing, you know, so, you know, we just keep running it up the middle, and I know, and now, early on, I think I did show this, he switched his defensive playbook, which is enough to scare me, I guess, you know, just to say that he does know, that, you know, he can understand the difference between the playbook, and especially to do that with defense and stuff. I mean, that says, you know, he studied his playbooks, and, you know, the Madden player has done his homework, you know, so, I'm guessing he was wanting to call a man blitz, or, you know, cover 0, but had he done that, we would have audibled into a pass and got him big, you know. And really any time that he did successfully intimidate us with a blitz, we were able to get a big pass off. And now he does, a big passing drive here. Why are we calling cover 4? Like, it's 1st and 10, not 4th and 20. Don't know why I did that, but anyway, he busts off an inside zone. Generally remember, if I show a play, it's because, something interesting happens. So, I mean, so generally it's big offensive plays, though defense does particularly well. And you see there, we had him, but he fought for Chris Ivory, just got his first run of the game. The Jets have another running back? I would assume so. I think he's ran before. Wait, has he? I didn't realize that he do one run all game now. But you see there, failed tackling, So, and now time is starting to become a real factor, because, if he scores quick, 21-17 could be the final score. I don't want 21-17 to be the final score of that game, and that's what I'm kind of worried about right now. So, I think we do start calling our timeouts, yep. So, now we either gotta get a stop, or we gotta let him or hope he scores fast, pretty much. And we do get one stop that, nope, he scored, oh, no. All his scores, he always got super close to the end zone with the run, and then, yeah. But this time he does, get in, so he can't chew more clock. So 21-17, here we go, in the clutch Vikes. 1:37 left. Keep in mind, we don't have any timeouts, so we gotta hurry, but there is still time, to take our time. Like with drag routes and stuff. Not take our time with runs, but, at least drag routes and stuff that I think we can, handle that. And do I audible into close to inverts? I think we might be able to get one there. No. So, yeah, I've got time for drag routes, though I do call no huddle. Clock is a very important factor, whether it's chewing the right amount of it, and, not, so you see there, I get out of bounds with Teddy Bridgewater, thankfully. 3rd and 2, I do call a pass, which shows, I am trying to hurry up. And, so yeah, see, I've kind of constantly got an audible there. Generally, so I think I see the man coverage there, except he does call zone, and I get lucky there. One thing you gotta recognize with me is if I see man coverage, if I can recognize it, on that close min verts, that flag route, or hitch route or whatever, that out route sideline thing. Like the out route's kind of slanted. I'm pretty sure that's called a flag route, but maybe that's not modern or that's old terminology or whatever. Did number 42 just block 2 guys at the same time? I swear he just blocked 2 corners at the same time. But did we score a little too early? That's the question. He still got 22 seconds to make a major play to win, and he tries us deep and... Oh! That could have been a heartbreaker right there. And, he had the step. And that throw... just a little bit overthrown, and now here we go, he tries us deep again, and Blanton has the step, and this time it isn't overthrown, so we get the pick to come up on top with the 24-21 win. And yeah, we kneel down, and I take my win. And you see there, we get that no better feeling achievement unlocked. Because apparently I hadn't actually won yet at that point. I just, always, had my opponent kick for excessive griefing or they rage quit or whatever. So, yeah, I'm sorry about this. I'm doing this via Screencast-O-Matic. I'm trying to figure out good voice over software. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have, and goodbye.